Lock
good
up.
stuff, good stuff.
We coming with that Miami defense.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I see you, Bash. Oh, that was a good pass. I tried to hit you, though, Bash.
Oh, here it go. Here it
Good
go.
shot. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah. Man.
Let's go. Good game.
Man.
GG.
Super solid. I make them when they count, you know?
Oh, that was really great. But Jordan.
We had just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions.
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Colin Sexton is out there with Jones. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Stewart in at the four-man position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Passes it to Ross from past the arc. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen. Drummond trying to get himself free. Markkanen kicks to Stewart. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And you gotta like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
It's hauled in by LeBron.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Ross kicks to Vanderbilt, and he can't jam it through.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Here's Stewart. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Bounce pass, Russell. Now here's LeBron. He had 35 points last game out. Ross for 3. Rebound, Utah. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Evans, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Christie subbed in for Terrence Ross. And a switcher also for Utah. Olynyk checked in, and it's in there.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
2 minutes. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Christie. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Normally he drains that.
You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever. He's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
Jones from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 9 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
LeBron outside. And here's Davis for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And the dunk by Stewart.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's LeBron. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. With the fadeaway. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Sexton the pass to Stewart. He kicks to Jones. This one for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to LeBron. Pass to Christie. From the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Outside, Sexton. Over Russell. And Utah again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Utah Jazz finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We come back right after this.
Give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the score.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell finds James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Christie. Markkanen against James. Shot clock at 6. Stewart with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 47 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to miss that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Russell coming off a solid outing against Washington. Clock at 6. Kicks it to LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Markkanen against LeBron. Markkanen passes to Jones. A 3-ball. And Utah, another 3.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to James. Evans outside. Here's Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for a limit. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Jones, that's for 2. Evans with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That one drops for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Jazz, another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's James. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and football.
And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 14-point game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Jones looking for an opening. Good on the triple. Jones has got 21.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
LeBron outside. Back to Russell. Vanderbilt with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Over Stewart. Vanderbilt misses. Utah leading by 14. Sexton the pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. And Utah another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
James the bounce pass. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Down low, Ross. And the jam by Ross.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Here's Sexton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Inside. Here's Stewart. Here's Drummond. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And there's the pass to Davis. Ross on the wing. And it's good. 2 points. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Sexton dishes to Jones. From deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
The Lakers with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Colin Sexton is out there with Jones. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Agbaji in at the 3.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Jazz leading by 22. Outside, Jones. Puts up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Jones has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz. The Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Outside, Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Takes it from 10. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Team foul. Shooting for Utah. Ochai Agbaji taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for you.
Substitution on the court.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Offensive rebound. And there's the feed to Drummond. Tries again. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 15 points in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a deep 3 from MP. And the Jazz, another 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Passes it to Silva. Can't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart passes to Jones. from downtown sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got 42 in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Silva, covered by Barnes. Los Angeles with another miss. Jones for three. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
If it's your first time jumping into my team, I definitely want you to get used to just the mode in general. Definitely try out like clutch time. Clutch time is a 5-minute quarter game. You're basically jumping into the fourth quarter. It's tied up. Try that offline first. I definitely recommend the offline stuff to get used to like the different animations. But after that, you're going to get better players. You'll be able to get rewarded for it.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Colin Sexton out there with MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Stewart in at the 4.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
He does not get the second one. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Here's Booker. The Jazz making their last shot. Tate's shot is off. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jones' shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now here's Tate. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Now Sexton. Markkanen finds Jones. Shoots over Booker. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Booker, the pass to Tatum. Back to Booker. Payne against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Payne, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
That free throw good from Sexton. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Ayton with the stuff.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Over Payne. Kicks it out to Markkanen for 3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Markkanen's got 5 points.
I just love the ball.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Brad, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern of players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-4 run. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Rivers. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Jones. He played a great game against the Lakers. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Konchar. And another basket for Phoenix. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Jones from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6 from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Suns trailing. On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Bazley. That three's off the mark. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise.
If you're just joining. He's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Payne. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Darius Bazley. Then there's Devin Booker, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Tate in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Getting it right back up to the rim. Markkanen does a good job.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Sexton finds Jones. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Here's Shamet looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Tate gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He scored 45 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so it's Utah with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Jones from outside. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
The Suns have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Booker, pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Booker no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Abaji. Here's Markkanen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Like that as Lowry works through the contact and still lets it go.
Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Conchar comes in for Tate. And Rivers is subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's Shamet. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Baisley. Here's Landale. No good with a layup. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
To the score. Your Suns 30, the Jazz 36.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the 3-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got MP. Also Colin Sexton out there. Andre Drummond is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Stewart in at the power forward. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Jones from outside. Here's Drummond. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 6.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's Booker on the wing. Puts it up from 15. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Timeout called, the Suns. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table. Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And that one's good. Stewart.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Now here's Tate. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Payne on the bounce. Booker for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Durant, the pass to Tatum. Now Booker. Outside Payne. Over Sexton. Phoenix no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Timeout.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know,
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 17. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Tate in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And we just... had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Drummond, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Drummond against Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Durant. Got it. Good job at the low post.
Has there been a better scorer in NBA history? KD just a perfect offensive force using length that time.
Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Now here's Tate. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Sexton passes to Jones. There's the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Booker, the pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Ayton hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Jones. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Ayton passes to Payne. Outside Tate. Sexton against Payne. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Throwing off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
Markkanen outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Jones. Again, Utah.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Outside Jones. Here's the three. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Booker, the pass to Payne. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Tate outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's Sexton. Pass to Jones. From deep. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
That's the end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
soul in it. Got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life, I'm cold in it. 720 is I'm doing living, but I still gotta do some soul healing. Only had to